Her voice was sugar-coated when she handed me the invitation. A little casual thing, just drinks. The president will be there. She said it like a reward, like I should be honored. But her eyes said something else, like a dare or a test. I arrived late on purpose. I wanted to see their faces when they thought I wouldn't show. My name card waited at the end of a long white table. Black ink, elegant script. Idiot. Trash. A pause. A silence inside me so loud it swallowed the room whole. Then, laughter. Not from strangers, not from drunk interns. From her boss. 3 women in dresses that cost more than our mortgage laughed like it was the cleverest joke anyone had ever played. I didn't move, didn't touch the card, just stood there while the laughter sliced across my skin like glass. They didn't expect me to stay. That was their mistake. Later, she leaned in, pretending none of it had happened. It's just an office thing. Don't be so sensitive. She kissed me on the cheek like I was a pet that had pouted too long. That night, I didn't speak. Not during the drive, not in bed, not while she scrolled beside me smiling at things I wasn't allowed to see. My name was no longer mine. It had been traded, devalued, auctioned off behind my back for amusement. What else had she sold? In the morning, I kissed her goodbye like I still belonged to her. But I watched the way she wiped her cheek afterward, like she was removing dirt. The laughter from the party replayed in my head, warped and stretched, each echo louder than the last. I started watching her more closely, not because I wanted to catch her, but because I already had. The phone stayed face down when I walked into rooms. The messages stopped being, "Hey, love," and turned into, "ETA?" I found a receipt in her jacket. Dinner for 2, 3 towns over. A wine she'd never order with me. I memorized the time, the date, the waiter's name. No confrontation. Not yet. That would have been mercy. Instead, I asked quiet questions. Strategic. Innocent. How's the boss? Still overworking you? Did the team like the wine I got you last month? She lied with the confidence of someone who thought I was too stupid to notice. And maybe I had been. Maybe that was the real punchline behind the card. Every laugh that night was earned on my behalf. She wasn't hiding the affair, she was parading it. The calls to Natalie on her recent list never answered when I was near. I traced the number. Not Natalie, a private number assigned to a known executive. A woman I'd met, shaken hands with, complimented. Her boss. The same woman who'd laughed the loudest. The private investigator sent the photos in a discreet brown envelope. I waited until she left for her team dinner before opening them. Hotel lobby, hand on her back. Elevator kiss. Same dress she said she bought for me. I placed the photos in an old leather folio, one she'd given me on our 3rd anniversary. A quiet gift for a loud truth. That weekend, she left her phone unattended. I added a single calendar invite. Social gathering, final toast. Location, her workplace. Time, the next scheduled team event. Guest list, everyone. I made one reservation. A custom place card. This time, it said her name. Beneath it, a second line, property of her boss. She didn't see me arrive, didn't expect me at all. The room was bright, loud, people already drunk on reputation. I watched her walk in, heels clicking with practiced arrogance. Her boss close behind, too close. I stepped forward and placed the folio on the white tablecloth. They saw me then. The air shifted. Her name card was already set, front and center. The president reached for it first. Read it. Froze. Passed it to her. Her face didn't change. Not right away, but I saw it. The twitch in her eye. The way her fingers trembled just slightly before gripping the edge of the table. I didn't yell, didn't scream or accuse. I simply leaned in and whispered loud enough for only the front row to hear, "I'm cutting ties with you." Then I turned to the president, voice calm, measured. I suggest you watch your leadership pipeline. It leaks. And then I walked out, past the laughter that had died, past the faces now stiff with confusion and dread. No one followed. She texted that night, no words, just a question mark. Then, we need to talk. I didn't respond. The next day, she called 6 times. Then her boss called once. I declined them all. There was nothing to say. She gave me a name once. She laughed when they spat it from across the table like trash. But I remembered who I was before her, before the mockery, before I let myself believe I was lucky to be chosen. Now I remember something else. Names don't define worth, but they sure as hell reveal intention. So when I left, I didn't just walk away from her. I walked away from every version of me that ever waited for permission to be angry. Final line? I was never trash. I just finally stopped pretending to belong in the bin she built for me.